Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm a Cloudy Sheep and we are playing Hearts of Iron 4 as Russia against the West. We are in a bit of fight down here, lots and lots of allied divisions landing. We are trying to cut them off by advancing from Nice over here down to Toulon and then Marseille, hopefully cutting off their supply line and thereby trapping all of these guys on the front line. Hungary proclaims Great Hungary. That's alright, I guess. And there are a couple of other fights going on, specifically here in the east. The Japanese are now trying to push us back a little bit, but at least here that doesn't seem to be successful. Neither over here. Maybe this is looking a little bit critical. There are a lot of units down here now, so we probably need to take about... could you first of all stay, like, can I take at least 3 of you guys and ask you to go over here? This all seems to be fine. There's a bit of a fight going on over here. I think you guys should probably stop attacking these guys for a little while. This seems to be going on alright. We are going to make an attack over here. Let's see how this turns out. Oh no, they actually beat those guys already, so that's very nice to see. And of course in Iran we are trying to push against the enemy over here, trying to really cut them off and in the long term advance into India and then probably to Ceylon at some point, because one of our biggest problems right now is that we are lacking a lot of rubber and we need more of that. But right now the most immediate effect is going to be this attack on Marseille down here, so let's get most of the forces that we can. Excuse me, could I just get the guards and the rifles and at least one of these tank divisions to attack Marseille, please? Thank you very much. You likewise will attack into Marseille. You should also come here. Then that means there'll be a couple of divisions around. The heavy tanks we can also send into this fight. It's going to be crucial that we win this, and it's going to be a very tough fight because it's going to come in from very few directions, but still I think it will be very worthwhile to try and do this. Now realize that what is this, the 5th Army? Yeah. So you know what, let's take the 5th Army and let's change it to a light layout, which doesn't mean that they're actually less capable units, but in fact that they are ever so slightly less capable, with the advantage being that they do consume a lot less supplies, so that means that our supply consumption in this area might be alleviated a little bit. And I think that's going to be a very lovely idea. Over here we are fighting, we're not doing tremendous damage. Let's briefly look at our fighter situation. We do have about 200 good fighters, so with that in mind I think we might actually get over here, set this to be a lot less naval fighters, maybe 20 indeed, and just 100 airplanes, just 100 fighters. Over here we are doing fine, 200 fighters in the eastern Siberian region. In Iran we might do slightly better, I guess, but I think the most important is going to be southern France over here, so let's establish an airfield over here and let's take 400 planes that we're going to send out over southern France during the day on air superiority missions. No, not naval strike. This is just you, right? Okay, yeah, that's fine. How many enemies are here? Whoa, 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 whoa. Over 1,500 bombers. So yeah, we'll have to see about this. Okay, air supply is going to be an issue, but I think at least that will somewhat change the dynamics of this conflict down here. At least a little bit. They are on low supply, but it's not really hampering their ability to fight, so it's not quite critical. We could try to attack down here, although I don't think that's necessarily really worthwhile. Could try to make the 3rd Army into something more stable. Some spoiling attacks up here. Nothing major anywhere else. Some conflict down in Greece. Naval invasion there. Oh, this is nice. We did cut off some of their units up here. In fact, let's take these units. Tell you to be part of this front. Delete this. Delete this. That's alright. Good. So now these guys here should be out of supply. You are being in fact pushed back, so that's lovely to see. Here we go. You're now being under attack actually, but you should falter very soon. And you know what? I think we are going to push in over here. In fact, right now, like such. 43%. You're on multiple combats, and very soon you should actually be falling. Right, up over here, these mountain divisions. You, sir, can get over there. You can get over here. And yeah, I know these are mountains, but let's try to capture that area. Anyway, tanks all about. You? Is that? Yeah, that's a mountain terrain. That's mountain. Let's get down here, through the desert, down towards India, and we'll see whether that will work. And up here, hopefully these guys, yeah, they're out of supply right now, so they're gonna collapse I think very soon. 10 divisions though, so that's... Oh, and naval effort finished, so that's also very nice to see. We're gonna go for a large navy, which does grant us a couple of bonuses, so I like to see that. I also like to see free factories turning up, so that's very lovely indeed. Let's see what we need in terms of our logistics. We need more light we need more light self-propelled artilleries, really? I would not have thought that. We also need a couple more medium tanks. Everything else is fine. Infantry equipment we have tons of. Support equipment we have tons of. Trucks, yeah, some at least. Not that many anti-air. All of this looks pretty fine. So of course what we're gonna do is produce more self-propelled artillery guns over here. Yeah, let's do 3 units. Let's convert a couple of the older things that we have, so that should be relatively fine, I think. How's our construction going on? Yeah, some more infrastructure for the Far East. How does our supply situation look like now? It's good. It's not amazing, but it's good. And we are building more, I think, in Amur. Yeah, I think 16. Local infrastructure, that's fine. Previous bottleneck in Gorno-Altaysk. Kirensk. Gorno. I think it's Gorno, and that must be around here. Right, let's get a states view. Here. Can I get more infrastructure here, please? Thank you. Let's send that to the top of the queue. And that's hopefully gonna help us in the Far East. Very much so. Also, I think this should probably be increased a little bit. Our supply originates from over here. It needs to travel through all of this. Over here. And through here. So let's get these up and running. Amur should hopefully be done very soon. Yeah, I think 27th of May, yeah, so just 8 days till we get one, then one more in Astrakhan. So yeah, that's going to be alright. These things will take a little bit longer, till July at least, but that should be alright. This front down here isn't holding up very well. You are reinforcing that, and you should be arriving very soon, so that's good to see. Up over here, you guys are reinforcing? It seems so. Could you actually support this attack? And then you gentlemen over here, 5 rifles. 3 attack this, 2 attack this, 2 attack this, 2 attack that. These should be good attacks here. More advancement all along this line. This is safe. These guys, when are you arriving? Come on, just arrive. Be there already. Yeah, and they are reinforcing that, so that should hold. Yeah, this is all hold. This is slightly critical, but I think we'll be alright. Yeah, you're coming there as well. Good, good, good. Yeah, and we're pushing these guys back as well. And Japan, it looks like they're starting to see some industrial issues. So if you look over here, they really don't have high organization, but they also have very low strength. So I think they are missing some equipment, and I don't know what that is precisely, but I'm very happy about that. Over here, you guys are attacking this and reducing their forces over here, so 7 divisions only. Guerrilla warfare, very nice. That means our recovery rate is higher, out of supply effects are going to be lower, and we do now have everything that we need in that regard. So that I'd like to see very, very much. Advanced conversion, I don't think that's really the most important. The most important is going to be our naval and air force stuff. Naval doctrine, we are researching. Air force, we are researching the naval bombers over here, which I think are going to be the most important bit. We should be thinking about air doctrine then. Ground support, fighter detection, air superiority. Yeah, I think that's the long-term things that we do need to deal with. More construction will also be very helpful. Resistance to occupation where? In Paris, still. How's that? And it's growing. Do you guys feel, so 29, do you guys feel, you need 29 apparently, that means we'll actually send you 2 more, so I think over here we have some reserves. You guys be part of anti-partisan duty Western Europe. And you know what, just for convenience sake, I will tell you guys, one of you to go over here, one of you to go over there. And that's done with that. Right, over here, Marseille, the attack really doesn't look like it's going anywhere, I'm afraid. So what do we do? Just send more boys into the meat grinder, I think. All of you, continue pushing. This is really important. They are losing some of their, but we're losing faster than they are. So you know what? Stop it. Stop it for a little while. And you know what? I think we should be adjusting the borderline, the front lines of the various armies a little bit. So 3rd Army, your goal is going to be over there. And let's get rid of all of these attack vectors. Your attack vector is going to involve Marseille. Not really much of anything else. Tank army, you can attack everything. And 5th Army, you over here? Yeah, that's alright. Your attack vector is also just gonna include this from the west. And you shouldn't be doing this. Neither should you. I hate it when the garrison forces do this kind of thing. So you guys, you know what, for now, don't bother with this area down here. I don't want you to mix with all of these forces. This is fine, this is probably fine, but the rest isn't. Right, go there. Though interestingly enough, these guys have very low organization, so, and these are hills, and they would offer us another attack avenue, so what I'm going to do is take these units and try to break in there. Can take a tank as well, and this motorized division. Yeah, 98%, that should be very quickly overrun. And come on, here we go. Counterattack happening, but I think at least you are gonna be alright. Can we attack into these hills? At least cut these guys off. Maybe a little bit. Around 5 divisions over here now. Let's push into there as long as we can. And yet gain another attack vector. 67% now. Anything else we might want to do? More naval invasions, Benelux, Northern France. Looks fine though. Far East. They are attacking. It doesn't seem to be very threatening, at least. Over here, over here. Yeah. How does our trade situation look like? Minus 48. Actually need a little bit of oil. Could we buy that from, say, Iraq? Yeah. There we go then. Attacks over here. You're pushing into there. That's what I like to see. You were really trying hard to push that, but that didn't work out for you. This is now balanced. All of this is in fact balanced. And in fact, I think we can probably make this attack happen. How does it look like? 7 against 7. And we have the potential to send in more. Where are you guys going? You can join in. Yeah, I think that should work out. 9 against 7, and ours are stronger. Good. Naval engagement somewhere? No, apparently not. Oh well. Losing convoys, as ever. So we did push in there. 9 divisions in. Come on, if we win this, I think we should directly, again, try to attack Marseille. And here we go. Okay, so now you are being attacked out of Marseille, but you should win that extremely quickly. And then we have a lot of attack vectors for that. Right. Go ahead, try to do it. %, 240. Yeah, it's not like we're overwhelming them. So we really have to grind them down. I'd like to see that. It's not a good fight to fight. This is mountains. This is hills. Are you feeling encircled? You don't. So if we do this, if we attack into here, I think we might technically encircle Marseille, and that should be helpful. 48. How does it look in terms of research? Construction is coming on. Come online. That's good to see. And rubber processing in 100 days. United States cancelled their land and lease. That's unfortunate. But apparently it can't be helped. Send more boys into Marseille. Construction 4. Good, 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 good. You don't want to go to construction. Resource efficiency, I don't think it's worthwhile. We only that would only give us access to a little bit more oil, and that's not what we really need right now. Engineering, on the other hand, encryption would be helpful, I think. Air doctrine, we are researching that. Air force, we are researching. Naval doctrine, we are researching. Destroyers, let's go for that. We'll need to build some. Come on, break them over here. 500, just look at how strong these divisions are. And how many they have overall. Yeah, but it's so strong. And this is such brutal urban fighting. Over here, I think we might win first over here, and that should be alright. Another decision available. Let's have a look at that. Expand steel mill. Nope. Sorry, no interest. We have way more than enough steel, in fact. This is not an attack I want to have. I want to break these guys. Come on, can't be that hard. Just 4 divisions. Come on, attack. 3 divisions that are holding. These guys will break soon. Very soon. Yeah, there we go. Come on. Just 2 more. 1 more. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yeah, very, very nice. Just 2 more hours, I guess. A bit more. There we go. Come on. Now. There we go. Now this fight should be Encirclement penalty minus 30%. Yeah, I like to see that. But we have exhausted our attacks, so let's rest a little while. You're reinforcing that I can appreciate. You know what? You guys all can take on these guys up there. Can't you attack? Yeah. Well, at least we're killing off 4 divisions. Would have hoped for a little bit more. Some naval attacks over there, but they're not critical. Let's have a look at Iran. Okay, so we are apparently ignoring that. How close is Iran then to giving up? This is desert, right? Could you, gentlemen... I don't think I've lost any units, no? No. Okay, so you go there. This is mountain, I don't want to end up there. This is desert? Yeah, okay. I can live with desert. You guys can advance over here. Look at that. You go there. You go there. You go here. You go there. Definitely someone needs to come up into there. 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 There we go. Good to see. You'll attack this. You'll come up over here. You'll attack that. Cutting the enemy in half over there. I think this is really not material. They're not close to any capturing any victory points or anything like that, so you don't really need to take that into account. 2 motorized divisions that are crossing to over here. One then going to down there, and the other one going directly into this attack. You join in over here. You do this, half of you go there. How close is Iran to giving up? Well, they need a little bit. We need about half of the victory points that they have right now though. So they have 1, 2, 3, 6, 7. So I guess 4 would be enough to bring them down. This one. How can we get this one? It's a desert. This is a mountain. Let's cross the mountain with the mountain infantry. Let's go there. Yeah, that might be alright. This attack here will also help. Just a little bit. Right, over here everything is fine. Some fights down here in Greece. Ooh, the Italians must be careful not to get caught too much into the open there. These guys are holding. Let's send more tanks into the defense over here. Let's send one of you guys over there just to add more frontage. Yeah, there we go. And you should be done for. Just 4 divisions, 1 tank division. You're very soon going to give up. Oh, interestingly enough, you are counter-attacking to over here. 2 divisions, 1 and... Really? You're not there already? There we go. Okay. So, let's think a bit about this. Let's take the 3rd army. Let's tell the 3rd army to garrison northern Germany. And that's gonna be alright. 3rd army, please do come to Hamburg. And just pull off from down here. And the 5th army can have the more clearly defined role of taking this area. And that should hopefully reduce the supply consumption over here as our units are moving out. Yeah, you can see it's now 50. Yeah, there we go. It's now alright. So that's fantastic. I think some units are being shipped out, so that's also very helpful, of course. Iran, things are looking up. Could you capture this? Could you maybe press on as well? You guys are going over there. That's fine. Oh, you were cut off. Well, that is immensely stupid. That was not a good move. Okay, no, you need to come over here. You need to come over here. And the 9th Army, you should really start your attack. You just attack this, that's good. One of you needs to get here. One of you needs to attack over there. You need to advance. You're advancing as well, good. More naval stuff going on. Okay, so you are nearly there. You hopefully are holding out. No, you are not. This guy really needs to fall and needs to fall. We are losing an entire tank division. This is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt so much. All of these medium tanks. Free military factories. So let's look at this pleasant at the pleasant things. Don't need more medium tanks then. In fact, I think I can subscribe to that idea. Could convert some, but I'm just going to increase the usage over here. We don't need any oil anymore. Not sure why not, but we don't. Definitely want to produce more airplanes, but doesn't seem to be a very high priority though. Okay, let's convert these guys. Means we need more tungsten. Yeah, these guys are gonna fall. There we go. Ah, damn it. That was bad gameplay on my side. I think that's the first entire division that we lose, and we lose that to Iran of all nations. You are pushing. Can you actually push more into this direction? This tank must stay here just so that the motorized stuff doesn't get cut off. We can go through the desert. You can come up there, yeah, that's fine. Mountain. So let's take these mountain guys. More mountain guys. Mountain. You drop down here. That should entice them to give up. Yeah, don't attack. This should be 2, right? Yeah. You have more organization. Please come to this desert. And at least we're cutting off a couple of them in turn. Yeah, there we go. Right, let's take all of you guys. Second tank army, let's tell you to be part of actual front line. 9th army is going to clear that up there. Yeah, and this should be really enough. Carrier 2, very nice. We can go straight to Carrier 3, I think. So let's research that. Naval bombers are going to come up. Destroyers, rubber processing, very nice, very nice, very nice. Let's briefly look at southern France. 18 divisions. Lots of them from the United Kingdom. Would be great to attack that. Oh, look at this attack over here. It's not that few units. I think, my friends, you should be supporting this defense. I mean, this isn't critical. These are just rifles and sort of assorted units. But still, if you were to support this defense, I think I'd be much obliged. This will work out. This, on the other hand, down here. Let's tell the 5th Army to attack. And you know what? I think we haven't run through any potential promotions in the 1st Army group over here for a little while. Yeah. Boris over here for the 1st Army. You're definitely going to become an infantry expert. Thank you. 2nd Army. Sort of on that for now. Nothing from the tank army, but 3rd Army. Guerrilla fighter? Entrenchment speed? No, infantry expert. And guerrilla fighter? Makeshift bridges. Useful. You're very defensive. Let's actually make it to guerrilla fighter. And the second army. Infantry expert? Yeah, I think so. It's just such a good trade. Plus 10% attack on infantry. Definitely worthwhile. Yeah, you've gained nothing though, so it's alright. Good. Let's send the tank army in as well. Yeah, but they don't have the... They do have entrenchment now. That's almost better than the encirclement. But at least when they lose, they're gonna lose very hard. Okay, up over here. Oh, let's look at that. The enemy did actually take Antwerp. Didn't even realize that was a harbour city. You guys, take that. Yeah, that's a bit of an issue. Third army. Your job. You guys, not your job. You guys, not your job. Not your job. Don't attack! You may defend, yes. We do have resistance. Oh, in Iran. Yeah, that does make sense. Let's grab a couple of you guys. Can you actually garrison, please? This is not part of Iran, is it? No, I don't think so. Iran, basically. And don't just make so that it doesn't carry too much resistance. Don't need to guard forts, don't need to guard air bases. Naval bases, yes please, but not the coastline. Like such. Thank you. You couldn't carry out that attack, so unfortunately that went nowhere. Do we have all of their points? You should be attacking. How are they so much better, even though they have pretty much no supply? It's weird. Okay, you guys can attack there. That's gonna alleviate that problem. Oh, Canadians now. Yeah, these two are Canadians. Try to capture this mountain, desert. If this is a desert, you can get that, and you, one of you as well. This. Okay. There we go. You're capturing that? Why not to take this one? Now you're doing this. Okay, great. Well, well, well. So, oh damn it! Sorry about the swearing. I didn't realize it was that late, and I didn't realize the Greeks were landing behind us again. Someone landing's down here, but right. So this attack is going reasonably well. So that's good to see. That's going to be another couple of British divisions down over here. I think once the Third Army arrives, this will also collapse very quickly. So things are looking up for us. Thank you very much for watching. See you again next time. Bye bye.